Hi, everyone.
Welcome back. We're going to be watching Lost today. Kimmy here.
That wasn't very nice, but Tom here. And I think concussion over there.
What an episode the last episode was, wasn't it? It was crazy.
I don't know. I think Storm's a little
I
little
know.
knocked out.
She'll be all right. She'll be all right. She'll get out of it.
Revive her.
She needs Jack to revive her. But what a twist, a change of events there. I can't do this too funny.
What happened? Did I get hit in the head?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just going
We're
to hide my
actually
duffel
not
bag.
violent, but we're learning a lot from Lost.
Did your therapist knock you out? No.
Oh my God, she was
Charlotte.
a crazy therapist. Yeah, Harper, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, again, like, it seems like they had good intentions and they helped everyone on the island by not gassing them. They stopped it.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's good from here on out.
Were they really going to do that if Juliet didn't
Well, I mean, if Penelope's father really wants to acquire the island, I'm sure they don't want to have a bunch of dead corpses and filled with gas on it.
Yeah, and Ben is used to purging, so
He's like the purge every now
But
and again.
I'm just what I mean by is like I'm just curious as to if that wasn't their main objective was to rescue the group. I'm wondering if it was to pretty much save the island from being destroyed.
That's what it sounds like right now, because they said they had a prime objective that wasn't them. So that's what it sounds like it was.
And it wouldn't be
but
just the
maybe it's
people;
more.
it would be the livestock. I mean, there's
Well, that's what I mean. You're going to kill everything on there.
Living creatures.
And they wanted Ben, so there's more to it than that. Where this is like one plan that Ben had to kill everyone.
Did they say what the $3.2 million was?
No, he's working on it.
Right?
I wonder if it's for the acquisition of the island.
I would feel like it would be a lot more money.
I think Miles just wants it for himself. Miles is a very greedy guy. I don't think...
Because that's what he threatened him with, right?
Yeah, he's going to look the other way and tell him not where he is. He's going to tell his boss that Ben is dead.
Yeah.
For 3.2.
Yeah, so he wants the money. So is Miles still alive? We didn't hear an explosion.
I didn't hear any boom
It is a
booms.
big island. So.
He's alive.
Yeah, but he's not that far away.
So now that I'm getting over my concussion here, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, so 407 on Amazon.
The boat's coming really fast.
Whoa.
What was his name?
I knew you were going to make a joke.
Regina,
Did you not see him coming up the...
I didn't hear.
you know your book's upside down.
She's really delirious.
How you feeling, by the way?
Much better, thanks.
Why are we being held captive? We had nothing to do with Minkowski's death.
Do you have a can opener?
Lima beads?
Her teeth.
No.
Sorry, we had a little problem in the kitchen.
Let's talk about baby names.
We're getting better.
당신 말 떠선 우리 공주니.
그러니까 당신은 딸일 것이다.
Twins.
우선 이 섬에서 벗어난 다음에 그때 가서 아기 이름을 줘요.
띠.
They're so cute together. So is this in the future now, or is this...
뭐가 잘못된 것 같아.
Oh, she's back.
예, 한다 하나요.
자, 이쪽으로요.
네, 좋아요. 조금만 주세요.
혹시 아드님인지 따님인지 아시나요?
아, 그건 아직 몰라요.
누구든 다 좋아하니까 걱정 마세요.
What happened?
You mean before or after the redhead knocked me out?
Before, then after.
When I ran into them on my way back from Mark's camp.
Why would Juliet lie about that?
Force a habit. In all the time they've been here, they've talked about a lot of things. And none involved rescuing us.
Good morning.
Morning.
I hope they resolve their kitchen issues. 3 days ago, when I was in Locke's camp, Ben claimed he had a spy on this boat.
Sounds like bad news.
And Frank didn't want them to...
Because even Frank's
meet
saying
them.
that, right?
Something I can help you with?
I'm 2 months pregnant.
That long
Simple
of,
question.
yeah, it's long
Are you or
hesitation.
you're not going to rescue us?
Thing is,
I gotta go
Thank you.
Can you pass
for nothing.
the cereal?
I love it. He's really trying. He's doing good.
Son teach me. Sawyer too. Son is better. Would you like some breakfast?
진수 씨, 내가 시키는 대로만 해야 돼요.
무슨 일이 생겼어?
Let's ask you questions. Just don't ask questions and he asks questions.
I know, but no one likes to ask questions here.
Are you planning a trip?
We're going to Locke's camp.
Why?
Because I don't trust these people. Whether you trust
Wow,
me
she's
or not,
really telling her. That's good.
I'm going to do what's best for me and for my baby. Because no, I don't trust you.
It's not going to be good at all.
귀금속 빼셔야 됩니다. 몸이 많이 부었어요.
내 반지는 안 돼요.
제가 우선 지통제를 놔드리겠습니다. 연락처를 가족분 계십니까? 남편분이나 부모님.
Is he in his way? Oh, and he's just so excited.
He's gonna grab the taxi on him. No, no.
Oh, of course.
Bastard.
Oh.
Son of a gun.
마지막 거였는데요.
There's one right there.
There's one right behind him.
팔린 거예요.
I'll give you twice as much.
내일이 갖고 와요.
Okay.
마지막 거니까 늦지 마세요.
Like, how much did he just pay for it?
Safe, okay? Thank you. She's not going anywhere. Your wife is very sick.
Wherever son go, I go.
He just really trusts her.
Your wife had an affair.
No, you did not just say that. Does he understand?
Holy, yeah, he does.
Son was with another man.
Holy crap.
So that will make her stay.
Yeah. I feel so bad for Jen.
진수 씨.
Hey,
I know Bernard's all happy in the background.
Bad timing, Bernard.
you mind if I tag along?
Need someone to talk to.
Oh.
Have a heart to heart.
You realize we're the only two married guys on the island? Married?
Not the time for this.
Let's face it, every decision that you make takes twice as long. Because you ain't gonna talk to them into it.
Then why do you stay with Jack?
Because it was the right thing to do. Locke, he's a murderer. But you make good choices, and then good... Hey, you got one. Wow.
They're driving me nuts over time hearing that clicking and knocking.
That sound is not mechanical.
Morse code.
What do you think somebody's doing that?
The captain would like to see you now.
Oh no.
Dude, you're lovely.
El Capitan.
Peters is running an errand.
What kind of errand?
Doctor, I don't know where he's going.
You go to the island?
She's gonna try to
She's
kill
gonna kill
herself?
herself? No one's doing anything about
No
it?
one cares.
Everybody get back to your posts.
Holy crap.
That was an order.
Oh, he's the captain.
So, what can I do for you?
What?
You boys said you wanted to speak with me.
Let's just start with why a woman jumped over the side of your ship and you did nothing to stop it.
Some of my crew have been dealing with what might best be described as a heightened case of cabin fever.
Hmm.
And I don't suppose you'll tell us who gave you those orders.
Sure I will. Charles Whitmore.
Desmond.
This is Charles Whitmore's
I know.
That's right, you know him.
Ah, I would say.
Do either of you know what this is?
It's a flight data recorder, otherwise known as a black box.
That's exactly what it is.
From your plane.
It was found with the wreckage of the plane, along with all 324 dead passengers,
So weird. Yeah.
putting 324 families through a grieving process based on a lie.
Right.
Where exactly does one come across 324 dead bodies?
I'm sorry. I had to stop you. Any way I could.
It wasn't your place to stop us.
And when your heart stops beating, so will the babies. And that, son, is why it is my business, because you are my patient.
제왕절개를 해야 될 것 같습니다.
No, it's not. Oh, I'm a little too late.
Wow. Gotta be natural anyways.
Close the door, too.
Well, something good leaving the island.
This ship isn't moving.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah.
Oh. Bed mates.
Ooh.
No, you're gonna mop this up.
I sound like Michael.
His voice was deeper, but I wonder if that's on purpose.
It is.
Oh my God!
Kevin Johnson.
Huh.
Nice to meet you, Kevin.
Who was right?
Yeah, you
were
actually
right,
brought it up
Tom.
first. Yeah, that was good, Tom.
I made dinner.
당신이 날 떠난 줄 알았어.
내가 당신은
She's very lucky.
줄리엣 말이 맞았어요.
Is the baby mine?
네, 진수 씨. 자기 너무 사랑해.
나도 사랑해. 난 당신과 절대 헤어지지 않아.
He's such a good man.
대사님이 오늘 손주를 보시다고 하셔서 선물을 전해드리러 왔습니다.
Oh, it wasn't for him.
부디 오늘 같은 기쁜 날 이 선물을 받아주시면 감사하겠습니다.
회장님에게
He has no idea about her.
Because his phone broke, didn't it?
Yeah.
벌써 가세요?
Oh my
We
God.
all thought it was for
대화도
him.
아닌데 뭐.
So, where is she?
Oh, because he asked if it was a girl.
Kind of have two left hands.
I trust you.
Wow.
Cutie.
So he died? He died, yeah, because it didn't make any sense with what he said before. I've only
Right.
been married for 2 months. It's not my kid when he was in
Right.
the hospital, so that didn't make any sense. Girl, just like you wanted.
여보 말이 맞았어요. 딸이에요. 의사 선생님 말로는 계속 당신만 찾았대.
Oh.
애기 이름은
Oh.
당신이 원하는 대로 지연이라고 지었어요. 너무 보고 싶어.
That is so sad.
What happened? That's what I want to know.
I know, that's the whole point, right? Did he
Right.
die on the island and she made it off? He didn't, or did he die here? What happened? I mean,
Yes.
that tricked us completely because we kept seeing flash forwards of, of her giving birth and going back and forth between that and something that happened way early in the past, way before, when Jim was getting that panda for someone else, and then he said, it's not my baby, I've only been married 2 months. So that was way in the past. And then here, she's like, son's shouting out, Jin, where's Jin, because she's delirious and in so much pain with the delivery that he's dead already, and
He's already dead, right? And it must have been, who knows, the same hospital, what have you, but it was for her father's work. They were like a colleague or someone.
Yeah, so he needed to get something nice.
And we thought he was frantically trying to get one for the new baby coming in his life.
Yeah.
That's
And
so sad.
I like how it was told too, where then he's like, well, what is it, a boy or girl? And they're like, it's a boy, and you'd be happy either way, but Jin really wanted a girl. So it's like, oh man, and then it wasn't even his kid, and then so he got the girl.
And we knew that she delivered a girl prior to that. So also you have to think about, she's Oceanic 6. She's one of the 6.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have another person as the 5th person, right? So far, who do we have? We have Saeed, Kate, Jack.
We didn't see Sawyer yet.
Son,
Hurley.
Yeah.
So that's 5. So we're missing one person, probably the person in the coffin.
Could that have been
Right.
Jin?
It's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they brought him back. Maybe he was already
But
gone.
see, when Hurley went to visit son at her house, he goes, "Is anybody else coming?" And she goes, "No," and he goes, "Good." So did they have like a falling out or something or what?
No, probably because he's just trying to be like make her feel better. Like, oh, I get the baby all to myself.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just to make her feel better.
Yeah, I mean, he's such a great support, huh?
Isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a millionaire, so he can go anywhere he wants, anytime.
Yeah,
plus he probably got a nice, settlement.
Yeah, and so when did he end up back in the psych ward or whatever, right? Because didn't Hurley put him back in there, and can he leave whenever he wants to?
He probably discharged himself because he put himself in there.
Yeah, he self-admitted himself.
And you could just
if you self-admit yourself, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't get too out of control or something, because I don't know how that works, but yeah. So I'm glad he got out. And
want us to submit you, and you can find
no. I've heard and seen clips of movies where people when they're
don't judge it by movies.
I know. I'm just saying I don't know how it works, but if you
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, because if you start to show signs of, being unstable, and then you're like, I could just check myself out. But anyways, I'm glad he got out, and I'm glad that he is so supportive of everyone.
I am too. I'm so glad to see him with her.
I want to know what happened to, we still don't know, the true story of what's going to happen in the future if they get rescued. But, we know everybody's life is, mostly miserable, except for, Sons is sad but happy.
Yeah.
But, Jack is going through tough times. Kate's going through iffy times.
Right. Now we're thinking Claire's son, Aaron, in her life. So that's good. But now she can't leave the state at all. She can't, with that deal she made. So, yeah, everyone has this turmoil. But, that's the best case scenario for Kate. I mean, she didn't get any jail time for all that stuff.
I know, because
wow,
after her life before, she was always on the run, and it wasn't good for her.
They figured that she had a near-death experience, and she'd lived on the plane on an island for so long and survived.
And Jack really talked her up for a bit too,
right,
that she did help out and all that. He exaggerated a bit on some
She's
stuff.
She's a great kisser.
Great kisser.
Yeah, he lied through his teeth. Yeah, but. Hey, she's out.
Yeah, I mean, it's showing all these things of people, is it really better to leave the island? I mean, some people don't do well at all. I mean, everyone's separated. Everyone was so close on the island and did better as a family unit on the island. But if Son doesn't leave, I agree with Juliet. I mean, I know she's not lying there, but I don't think she's going to survive giving birth on the island. So she has to go.
She has to leave.
Unless Juliet finds a way, because that's the whole reason why she's there for.
Well, I know, and I'm hoping, but time's short.
Yeah, but Claire's baby did survive.
But
she wasn't conceived on the island.
On the island, yes, and that's what Son's got to remember.
Mm-hmm.
But we're happy that it didn't happen before the island, because that means the baby is not Jin's.
Yeah.
But I was very concerned of what the captain said to Saeed and Desmond after he told him that, it was Charles Whitmore's boat, and what he said about Ben. We need Ben. Because he covered this whole thing up. The whole crash and everything.
If they're telling the truth. We hope they're telling the truth.
Well, Michael's slipping him notes saying, don't trust the captain, so...
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. The note.
Is it really?
Who do you trust?
You can't trust anybody. That's the thing.
That's the fun bit.
And Michael lied about his name. Now he goes by Kevin Johnson. And where's Walt? And we saw Walt on the island.
And where's his hair?
I know he has a completely different look now, and Walt's not there. He might be on the ship somewhere, but Locke did see him on the island, and it could have been a vision or something. But maybe Walt's on the island.
He went on the smoke monster,
right? But maybe, maybe he ended up back on the island. Maybe they both did, and Michael had to go out with
maybe
this group or something.
Maybe something happened where when they were trying to get away on the boat, it was realized that Walt needs to be on the island for some reason.
Yeah, or he's too powerful or something.
Or Walt took the boat that they were on because they had no choice. Maybe they were attacked by this bigger boat, and Kevin had to go with them, and then Walt took the boat back to the island or something, or crashed on the island.
Or Kevin is lying completely. I mean, look what he did with Ben before. I mean, he killed 2 people to save, to get his son.
If he's
with Ben, how do we know that he's not lying? Yeah.
Well, Ben even said, I have someone on the boat.
Right.
You know, so
and
he
if
is
we
working
know
for
that
him.
Ben is
Yeah.
bad, then
What if that's?
why
What if
should
it's
we believe
not?
him?
What if there is somebody else on the boat?
Another person? Another?
I'm pretty sure that's probably him. Maybe
That's
it's Walt.
I'm pretty sure it's him too. I'm pretty sure it's him too. But what if he's not working for Ben, but there is somebody else on it that is?
Can you imagine? Because everything's connected. Watch Michael have like a twin or
What
something.
What if Walt is working for Ben?
Might be. He might be. We need more.
I don't know.
We need to see more things to know that for sure. Because that's he might be.
Well, they wanted Walt to begin with. Remember?
Yeah, because he has powers.
Why did they want Walt for?
Because he has powers.
Yeah, but then they let him go. So maybe he convinced him somehow.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see.
Just
them
a thought.
Again. I want to see Walt
Just throwing it
back.
out there.
And, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of believe the captain. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to say I believe the captain. And
believe him in what?
I believe that Ben is behind this whole, secretive.
So he's making Michael.
thing.
He's making Michael deceive them.
I'm thinking that. Yeah, I'm
Or
thinking
putting doubt in their mind.
The captain. I believe the captain that that black box is the true recovery box, and that Ben is the person behind the whole conspiracy of the other crash that they found with all those other bodies and all those other people, their families, all, mourning their deaths. I don't think the whole cover up.
See, I think Ben's part of it, but I don't think he can mastermind putting a fake plane down there and 324 people or whatever the number was. I think whoever's above him.
These other people up.
Well, whoever's above him, I think, is the one who's doing that, because he makes calls out and gets deliveries of stuff of whatever he needs. So I'm thinking he has somebody on the outside who does all this stuff.
Yeah,
but he also has a secret room too with passports, all different kinds of currency, all kinds of business suits. He's got a whole other life that we don't even know what he's done.
Yeah, and
several lives.
And going back to the captain, when he had the black box, that was for a different plane crash, right? Because it wasn't their number, right?
It was 815.
Did they say 815?
Yeah, it was 815.
They did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
So but they said that it showed what the wreckage showed underneath. All 324 people lost, and
and so where they get
so
the
it was a
bodies
fake.
and...
It was a fake black box that matched up with 815.
Okay. Yeah, so there is a whole conspiracy going on, but either way, I know, Ben probably isn't truly evil. He's done really bad things. I don't think he's a good person at all. And then you have this ship, which I also think, of course, they want to benefit off of something that isn't good, so I do think that Ben, if it was Ben, which I don't think he would have all that control to do that, he wants to have that control, but whether it's the island, Jacob, whoever it is, someone probably planned all of that, and Ben just wants, he's like grabbing at that power, and so is this boat, because they found this island, and I don't know. I just, I think that our group is screwed, like Desmond.
I think they're
Saeed.
both bad. They have bad intentions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they both have bad
Well, who's the
intentions.
lesser of two evils?
And our group is just stuck in the middle of it, and they're just going to be like, what?
Well, you know what they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, so it's just crazy being out. And it just sucks, because I know, like, our fans are like, oh, a lot of the characters, that's their challenge in life. Like, they just don't communicate well, half the time. But... here, like, their, son's asking Dan about, are we going to actually get rescued? It's not my call. He can't even say anything. And then they're asking on the ship, and then we can go home and like, well, we're going to go to safer waters. Like, no one can ever like specify anything. They just tell you a very vague response and just have you scratching your head like, all right.
Yeah. And even with that lady, committing suicide, she was probably going through what Desmond went through, or what George went through, the timelines of, switching back and forth,
It's probably very confusing and taxing on their minds
she
and
was
body.
She was sitting there with the book upside down, and she was startled when Frank went up to her. So, or maybe she just did have cabin fever. I
When-
mean, they were out in the middle of nowhere. They can't move. They're not navigated.
Yeah, if their boat's not working, they
Right
can't go
direction.
anywhere.
Yeah, because it could be that. I think it's because, like, again, the second one where, you know, over time, that could be Desmond and Saeed because they've been on this boat for too long and it's showing what could happen to
and
over
they can't get
time.
off.
You know, yeah, so it's just not good where they are right now. And why is the helicopter gone? I mean, that's a big deal. Oh, we
Yeah,
had to run an
Frank's
errand.
gone. Where did Frank go?
Yes, another stranded there
Back to the
too. And
island.
is it good? Is it bad?
Jeez.
I don't know.
Too many questions.
We'll find out next time, guys.
That's right.
No, we
Hopefully,
won't.
Saeed will eat
We're not
more
gonna
than
find out
just
next
lima
time.
beans too.
So thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out the next episode early, you can check it out in the links below on our Patreon as a full reaction. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.